This hand's okay. I think I'm gonna keep it in the blind. No red mana, no cat, but I think it's good enough to keep. I sold the set I opened. I wasn't gonna use the M21 cards, they just like sit around forever. Isn't redeeming and selling in paper more profitable? I mean, I don't know where to sell them in paper profitably. Like, I would prefer to like lose $20 or like even like $30-$40 if I can get the money instantly and not have to wait like 3 months and then like piece it out on Facebook over time. I also feel weird selling things on Facebook because like I'm a streamer guy and like people might like recognize me and I already get like weird random Facebook friend requests anyways, so mitigating that sounds kind of nice. Turn 1 Witching Well. I've opened the I got a full foil set for the 25th anniversary PT. Opening it is cool, but just like I think I just value the instant money. Yeah, probably Urza something. An emote of Athena, Puppy Dog Eyes saying prediction. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, these swamps are great in the zombie decks. Cardconduit.com for selling IRL cards. I'll keep that in mind. I do have cards I want to sell. I'll bookmark that. I've got like a bunch of flagstones, a bunch of Karns. Yeah, the record indicator has been great. Let me do a lag check, see if it's me or my opponent. Might be me. Might be me. Here, restart Magic Online. Yeah, thanks for the tip. I do have cards I'd like to sell, so I'll keep that in mind. It's been a while since I've had a lag check fail. Can't remember the last time. But it used to happen all the time. Yeah, the background... Oh no, I can't remember who made it, but it's one of the loyal Twitch viewers. It's pretty good. I just want to play 2 carrying feeders here. I've been thinking about it, Austin. I mean, I don't think Mystic Reflection makes the Mono Blue Devotion deck and Pioneer any better, but boy, does make it sweet. Alright, I hope to not draw a 3-drop. Opponent fetches a basic island. Weird. They might have like a Prairie Stream in their hand. Sunken Hollow. Barf. So bad for us. Draw another 1-drop. Well, oh, I guess I was supposed to... I guess it's the same amount of damage, but... That lined up well against our draw. It is a 2 for 3 kind of, although I don't know how much you want to value the Switching Well. And we get this carrying the crawler back, so it's maybe not the end of the world. Radkadost Walkers, hell yeah. Dude, main deck explosives. I mean, pretty reasonable for an Uro deck, just feels bad. Opponent's probably double queuing in the Legacy Super, right? I ended up dropping the league because there was card changes I wanted to make. We were 1 and 2. Oh, this is the Arayo deck. Wow. Alright, good enough for me. Cool deck, cool deck. So I probably would have cut the village rights in this matchup. Fatal Push kills Urza, kills Emery, kills Ryo. It's probably pretty good. Doesn't really feel like much of a cat oven matchup. Maybe low on sack outlets like this. They just have like a lot of 1/2s and graveyard hate and ways to gain life, maybe. I just felt like jamming Oven JK. I think this deck is good. Or at least we're trying to figure out if it is. Keeping this, I guess. Arrival flipping does go on the stack, yes. So opponent mulliganing. Yeah, they're just playing slow in the super qualifier. Can we maybe finish the Piracy Charm sideboard? Oh, they're back. Fair enough. Don't mind so much if they explosives right now. I just use my crawler. They probably will do it now. We'll see what we draw. Butcher. Guess I'm playing that in an Aether Vial. Or am I going to play that in a Grave Crawler? I guess I'll play the Crawler. Vial's not doing a ton here. It's a fine draw. Let me go and attack first. See what they've got. Repeal my Butcher. I think I'll just play the Undead Augur and the Vial here. Kind of nice to have Vial in play just in case they randomly flip a Ryo. Then we don't really care about it so much. It's an Urza. Yeah, Urza not so good with no other artifacts in play. Still not the worst card ever. If we draw a fetch land, we can play Devil and kill the Construct, and then attack with both of our zombies. I think I'm attacking with both of these, and then we can kill... If they block with either, we get to kill both their creatures here. Seems fine. Yeah. We need to draw a card off the Butcher too. Yeah, how's the boost challenge thing going? I accidentally closed out of it again. Was it gonna pop up if I go like boost? No. 83%? Yeah, I think we'll get there by tomorrow, which is awesome. I do appreciate you guys helping an E-boy out. Alright, get to draw a card. Another lands. It's not ideal. All 4 Blood Crypts in play. Please boost, please boost. You can also boost tomorrow too. Sack your Witching Well, opponents. Arayo, okay. I mean, flipping a rail does basically nothing here. Yeah, Mayhem Devil beats Thopter Sword. That's awesome. Didn't even think about that. Or I guess it just stops the life gain if they're going infinite.
Welcome, Spikelings, to the Shark Typhoon.
TBS, 9 months. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Kind of reminds me of like Soul Sisters against Splinter Twin. Oh yeah, you also get to kill the Urza with the triggers if you want. I really want to resolve this Carrion Feeder, and we can resolve Carrion Feeder if we sacrifice the Mayhem Devil. If only I could sacrifice this first. Alright, so we Mayhem Devil, Carrion Feeder, sack Gravecrawler, replay Gravecrawler, and we can effectively have our opponent at 1. Is that any better than just... I think I'm just going to Violin the Devil. But it's close. Reeval 6 months. Every time your stream is something walkers, I tune in expecting super friends. Yeah, that's definitely part of the joke. It's like it's partially that and partially the Walking Dead Secret Lair, goofing on that. Another hype trade, hell yeah. So Messenger, honestly, like any one drop to just throw into the Uriah so it can resolve Feeder is game. Well, that can be a Witch's Cottage for next turn, if there is going to be a next turn. Yeah, let me actually just attack with the crawlers. Oh, this also triggers Mayhem Devil. Yeah, let me just attack with the crawlers here. So they have to block, and then we can... I guess if they block both... Yeah, they'll just... I guess I was just supposed to attack with 1. Yeah, that was a mistake. This is a mistake. We can kill Urza by... fetching here. Which is probably good, and then we can definitely present lethal next turn. Was Alpha plus fetch lethal? It might have been. I think just attacking with Gravecrawler was lethal. Yeah, just Alpha striking was lethal there. It's on me. I just know how to play blue decks. I don't know how to, nickel and dime them out. Third Urza, but they need something else, or they're just dead. Cast Gravecrawler triggers Uriah. I couldn't cast Gravecrawler because these aren't zombies. But now I'm putting Gravecrawler on top of my library with Witch's Cottage, and then that will trigger Uriah, and then I can resolve Carrion Feeder and win the game. So this still gets there. Going to game 3. I feel like maybe I've got too many Thoughtseizes. In fact, maybe I just don't want any. And they brought in removal spells, so I'm kind of down to bring these rights back in and maybe play the second Terminate, and then we can play 1 Thoughtseize, we can play 1 Cauldron Familiar. I'll just play 1 Thoughtseize. Why not do it last turn? We didn't have a zombie in play. And they had a Uriah. So if we cast Carrion Feeder, it gets countered by Uriah. They blocked both my Gravecrawlers, so I couldn't cast 1 from the graveyard there. Could have also pinged Gravecrawler with fetch. Oh yeah, that's a cool line. Yeah, we could have won the turn before. Basically taking any line besides the one I took. Come on, opponent, please. Let me take a look at that sideboard. So I do want to play a League of the Arcanist deck too. This deck was pretty good when we played it on Tuesday. I guess we did finish the sideboard. Kind of looks good to me. I'm gonna keep this. No turn 1 Uriah is pretty nice. Or Emery. Turn 2 Emery, but we have a Fatal Push for that, thankfully. We got a lot of gas in their graveyard. Although we don't have a lot of gas left in our tank. We can save this for another Witch's Cottage. Maybe 21 lands is too many. Kind of maybe down to go back to 20. We'll see. But it is going to cast a spell. Spell is repeal on my Aether Vials. Pretty good. They pass back. Alright, I think it's fine to play Butcher over Crawler here. Because we also get to play the Vial. Yeah, we could also... Why not go for a utility land? I've got 2 Witch's Cottage. I mean, maybe I could play more. I could also play Castle Lochtwain. The cottages I feel like are good, though. I could be wrong about that, I guess. I think I want to play this pre-combat. And then I'm probably sacking the Crawler now to deal 1 more point of damage. And I think I also will sack to deny them the card draw. I think that's fine. We can also Witch's Cottage this back next at their end of turn and then go we get to play 5 mana worth of spells next turn. Or I guess we can also Vial this in. Did I say Crawler Carrion Feeder? Sorry. Too many zombies. 1 Lochtwain or Agadine would be nice. Yeah, I think I agree that they would be nice. I just don't think that you can play them and play the cottages. And so I'm maybe a little too hopeful that the cottages are going to be good. But I think that they have been solid so far. But they might just not be the best thing you can be doing. But I think they're dead. Yeah, cool. Witch's Cottage winning that game. Keep this. Is there something more powerful that could be doing without the cat oven synergy? I kind of don't think so. I mean, so oven is super nice to be a second good 1 mana sack outlet. I think oven is the second best sack outlet we could be playing besides the feeder, which we're already playing. I think it's better than Viserys here because it's more resilient. Maybe I'm supposed to play Undead Augur first. It's kind of close. But Cauldron Familiar plus Oven has also felt very powerful to me. Which is maybe not something I thought I'd be saying, but... Gargadon is interesting. But I've liked Cat Oven. I think Cat Oven's good. But we could play 1 Greater Gargadon. Oh man, don't put this card in your deck. Mayhem Devil's kind of fragile to removal. Might play Vial plus Augur here. We'll just play Search for Escanta, Spike. What about Search for Escanta, Spike? This is what about Search for Escanta. Yeah, Greater Gargadon is pretty interesting. Alright, I think I'm going to play Mayhem Devil here over Messenger. Messenger's just a kill. So I think I want to lead on the weaker spell. They also would they'll never crack Polluted Delta before Devil resolves, because nobody plays around Mayhem Devil. Bloodghast seems overly fair. Really wish Bloodghast was a zombie. Well, yeah, I mean, they pitched Cryptic Command with Force, which was maybe a little sus, but like we don't have too many more Force targets. I might just not sideboard. I don't really feel like we need these Thoughtseizes. Kind of down for no sideboarding here. Oh, they're also at 1, of course. Yeah, this is a new brew. I was asked for a donation deck to brew around Oven Vial. This is what I came up with, and I think it's actually pretty good. A lot of times these donut brews aren't great, but I think this one's good. Put a Moles to 5 on the play. I think you keep this against blue-black control. You can play Gurmag Angler and Stitcher Supplier. I feel like we don't have enough good cards to hit with Supplier to want it. Angler is interesting. Like for you to play Citrus Supplier, you have to really, really care about cards being in your yard. And for us, it's just Cauldron Familiar and Gravecrawler. But Angler is a good Magic card and it dodges a lot of removal. I do like Gurmag Angler. But it also doesn't necessarily synergize with the deck because it is, at the end of the day, just a big fatty. No lands. We also have been beating up on these Uro piles, which is awesome. I might sack the Messenger here to do one more point of damage. Also grows the Messenger for next turn. I think that's fine. They also, they missed a land. I like getting kind of aggressive here. I think we'll be. I mean, obviously they didn't have a great draw, but well, that's got to be game. If it's not game, it's going to be very likely game. I think we're 2-0-4-0 against our three. I think we've played against Uro piles 3 times with this deck, and we haven't lost a single game. But I am implying that the matchup's good. This is a very land-heavy hand. I think I'm going to send it back. It's like a bit better, maybe. Basically the same hand, honestly, but we have to go down the land, and we have Messenger instead of Crawler. Or sorry, yeah, Messenger instead of Mayhem Devil. I'm going to play Oven on turn 1 for against a discard deck. That's more relevant. I guess if we're against a deck where we're trying to race, we'd rather play Crawler. Okay. Yeah, we dropped from Legacy. Cavern of Souls naming Merfolk. Okay. What if they block here? Yeah, I think I'm casting the Butcher, and then they'll block. We'll get to ping them for 1. I'm just gonna, we're a tribal deck. I'll cast my 2-drop on turn 2. Might side this card out. It's pretty bad against a deck full of 2/2s. Maybe it's not. It just at least trades with the 2/2s. We'll think about it. Really wish I had that Mayhem Devil, dude. That first hand would have been so good. Mayhem Devil is probably insane in this matchup. These decks are a buy for Rakdos, Sack, and Historic. That's good to know. But it may have a counterspell for Messenger. Let's see what we draw. I mean, it's a different format, and this is a different deck, and this is a different deck too. Yeah. Never mind. Historic Merfolk is just not good. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be a great indicator. Yes, yeah. Historic Merfolk is just not a playable deck. Kind of nice that we could just gain 3 life a turn too in this matchup. To be fair, neither is Modern Merfolk. I think Modern Merfolk's a full tier better than Historic Merfolk at least. And I watch a lot of Nikachu, and you can just put literally any non-Merfolk spell in Merfolk, and it makes Merfolk good. Nikachu beat Jim's Historic Goblins with Merfolk. I guess it can't be that bad. They tapped the Waterlogged Grove there. It's kind of interesting. I need 20 sideboard cards. GG's Deft. When it does attack, they have another Merfolk Trickster. It looks like they do. Big draw step here. Mayhem Devil is the best draw. Maybe I'm supposed to play around Mana Leak. Do they play Mana Leak? They do play Mana League. Alright, do I want a Witch's Cottage back Dreadhorde Butcher? That's kind of going to be the real question here. Probably not. I might want to save it for Messenger. I am going to sack Gravecrawler and get a food and then replay it. And then, you know, we can spend our mana on this, which is going to help us, you know, race by just, you know, getting some healing salves. Double Waterlog Grove has been huge that they've drawn it to. Maybe we should just be playing black sacrifice lands instead of Witch's Cottage. Spreading Seas. Does that make sense? There's not... You don't have the Rakdos one, but... I mean, it also goes well with Mayhem Devil. Yeah, I think we should probably be doing that. They're attacking? Really? This puts them to 1 if they make this attack, because we can sack the Messenger. Castle Locthwain is also decent, but I mean, the Horizon lands have synergy with Mayhem Devil, which is kind of nice. They're also dead to a few of our draws here. I think I'm just sacking Crawler, replaying Crawler, and gonna sack 2 of my food this turn. Might get a red source. Might not sack the second food token, just get a tapped Blood Crypt. We'll see. We can Mystic Sanctuary Dreadhorde Butcher, but we don't have a red mana to cast it with. Or sorry, we can Witch's Cottage, not Mystic Sanctuary. Witch's Cottage Dreadhorde Butcher. Alright, Silvergale Adept revealing Regery. Yeah, we can also save this to just get back Messenger. Yeah. With the Cottage. Wait, they went to 2? They tapped their Waterlog Grove? Components. Come on. Just dead on board now. Yeah, they surgical. They still die, but at least they get the messengers. Oh, that was easy. I will bring in the removal spells against the Merfolk deck. Probably don't want Village Rites. Can maybe afford to cut the 4th Vial. Would we bring in these removal spells? But Vial's still pretty good to draw. That's probably fine. You can maybe cut the Crypt Breaker. Cut the 4th Dreadhorde Butcher. Butcher's probably okay. Just like trades for any 2/2. I guess it's pretty bad if they get 2 Lords in play. I think this is still fine. Yeah, the food probably doesn't taste very good if it's a cooked Geralt's Messenger, but... The title's not... We have all the walkers. What are you talking about? Carried Feeder is a walker. Geralt's Messenger is a walker. Undead Augur is the good walker payoff. Yeah, people keep complaining about the joke, but I like the joke too much to stop it. Yeah. If a mod wants to type up a Walking Dead command or something, that is part of the joke, right? That people will think that it's Planeswalkers. Relic is pretty good. Oh yeah, Gravecrawler specific. Okay, this is not a walker. That's true. This is a crawler. You got me there. Make the walker command just say Carl. It's pretty good. Carl. I've got a friend Carly. I used to call her. We all of our friends who got drunk last night. We kept calling her Carl, and then we just started calling her Carl. No Walking Dead reference. After that, and she's getting married in a few months. Very excited for that. All right, I guess we play Vial number 2. No, she's not marrying Carl. Her partner is not any Walking Dead character, yeah. But that would be cool. The 3/3, the enemy of the Dreadhorde Butcher. Maybe we could draw a Fatal Push. It is also kind of funny that Island Walk is not unblockable against me. Usually when I see Island Walk across the table, that translates to unblockable. Not a very good draw. I would probably toast this game, honestly. We have game 3 on the play at least. That's true. I have very few creatures that can block. I mean, Butcher can block. Messenger's not a good blocker. Mayhem Devil. Oh, no, Cauldron Familiar is a great blocker. Not that I have that in my hand. Dude, our opponents have been so slow this round and last round. What happens... I do not anticipate Pyre of Heroes to be that good in this deck, but I'll take a look at it. I think Pyre of Heroes will be really good in Goblins, though. In Historic and maybe Modern. You know, having Muxus in Historic is a big deal. I'll take a draw step, but we're in bad shape. Not even... Like, we'd have to draw, like, push into push. Maybe Cauldron Familiar can do some things here, actually. Yeah, if you play Pyre of Heroes, you're cutting the Oven Familiar plan, but I have liked Oven plus Familiar. They've been, like, really good so far. Maybe Mayhem Devil is actually the card we need here. If that's the case, I could leave this Vial on 1 to Violent Feeder and sack it. I think I'll just tick it up to 2, because we could draw a Lord guy. Right, game 3. We could draw an Undead Augur, which is the best zombie payoff. This card's great. Alright, on the play, I think I'm interested in maybe the 4th Butcher, maybe not. Yeah, let's just keep this configuration. On the play. Sounds good. I'm gonna keep. We have the Augur, Carrion Feeder, Crawler, Splinter Triplet combo to draw a bunch of cards. Probably just playing all 3 of my 1-drops next turn to get like max value out of the Vial the following turn. Also, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get a red source or not. We have 8 red cards in our deck, and 4 of them we can Vial in on 3. And the 2 life does matter here. Okay, well I guess that solves that. I'm just gonna cast this turn. Mystery solved. Pretty good on the play here. Also, it's great for us that they've led on Waterlogged Grove. Hard to like really overstate how good that is here.
What's up? It's me, your friend, Aspiring Spike.
Yeah, this deck is definitely way more interesting than like a crappy Rakdos Planeswalker mid-range deck. But CCD Brad, thank you for Twitch Prime. Hope you're having a good day today. Appreciate you. And the Walker's joke is funny, so I'm gonna keep it. I declare it to be funny. Opponent is playing pretty slowly still. I want to cast Gravecrawler, then Violent Undead Augur. Sack the Crawler, draw a card, put a counter on the feeder. Velocito is the best war card by far. No! Oh my gosh, I got debated by chat. I sacked the wrong guy. Oh my gosh. By that super spicy take. Damn it! That's so bad to sack that here. Obviously meant to sack the Crawler. The take was just so bad. Or the Spark has Narset and Teferi. Karn. We're still doing fine, but it feels bad. I really want a 5-0. Get the sweet clout. Yeah, Bolas the Citadel. Strikes again. Is it bounce spell? Echoing Truth. Sure. Feels so bad. I think we're still ahead. Like next turn we're gonna have a great turn, filing Mayhem Devil, and then we get to get 2 triggers by sacking the Crawler twice. 3 times if we draw a land, and 4 times if we draw a fetch land. Butcher is ticking up. Relic is relevant. They have to leave a mana up to pop it, though, if they want to snag my Crawler. But also, if they sacrifice the Relic, we get to trigger Mayhem Devil. They Violent a Lord of Atlantis main phase. And then spend 2 mana, one of them painful, to cast Silvergill Adept, revealing another copy of Lord of Atlantis. Oh, you're right, Relic is not a sack, thank you. It's an exile. Kind of weird to be templated like that. Alright, fetch land would be a nice draw. Not a fetch land. Still doing okay. So I think I'm killing the Lord here by sacking the Crawler twice. I think attacking. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the article, Emma. It's going to be really good. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. We dropped from the qualifier. Had 2 very close matches against Snoko that we lost. A 1-2 drop. I'm happy with how I played, at least. Which is not always the case. I think they kind of have to chomp. Maybe not. Did play Ant, yeah. I think we're going to win this game, despite our misclick. I just was stun-locked. Stun-locked by Bolas and Citadel being the best card in War of the Spark. Does he? I'm glad that Ant is moving back in the tier list. That's cool. I do kind of feel like people just kind of say that Ant is bad and like maybe it's just fine. You know? They attacking here? I'm not going to do anything if they attack. But we could kill both of their creatures by sacking the Butcher if we wanted to. Dealing 4 here and 1 here. They're not attacking. One Gravestorm in the sideboard for the meme. I try not to put cards in the sideboard for the meme. Are they going to sack Waterlogged Grove? That would be so perfect. Looks like they've got a Merfolk Trickster. We'll see what that targets. Probably Mayhem Devil. I don't think we... Oh, Carrion Feeder. Fair. I think this is fine. We could maybe have viled in this... Oh, actually, I think they were just dead if we did. But I think they're also just dead anyways if we just wait until their turn to be able to sack with Feeder. Yeah, they're super dead unless they could have Dismember for this, I guess. But barring that, this is 6 damage and then 3 damage. Might as well just let this happen in case they have some weird life gain spell, but like just not respond. They could have a Summary Dismissal to counter all of the abilities on the stack. Yeah, Waterlogged Grove lost them both games 1 and 3, I think. 3-0. 3-0. Despite the misclick. Well, we have Cat Oven. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna lead on the Oven too. I keep getting my Oven discarded when I don't lead on it, and this hand really wants Oven to stick. No, I think Diagraph Colossus stinks. All right, I'm going to prediction for a 5-0 here. We're 3-0 right now. Believers, get into the chat. What trophy is it going to be? Trophy 26. Dude, College of Familiar is so good against Polluted Delta here. I'm probably gonna hold the Crawler so I can make sure to play a 3-drop next turn. If this is Sultai Uro, this is a buy. We're like... Our track record against Sultai Uro is so absurd. I think we're like... I mean, it's only like 2 or 3-0, but... We've been crushing this matchup so far. And College and Familiar Oven it does seem to be very good against them. I think I'm going to lead on Mayhem Devil here. We'll trigger it off of an Uro. Yeah, I don't know what the prediction not being available in your region thing is, but I have seen it. I don't know what makes that the case, though. Mayhem Devil has been so great. It's been just a good modern card. Local gambling laws, that's right, that's right. Remember someone in chat said something to that effect. Yeah, Mayhem Devil is the answer to Uro that we needed all along. Second Oven is just game. Maybe not immediately, but that's pretty sweet. Might be better to play Messenger first, though. While we can resolve a Messenger. I think I'll just get I'll get this trigger resolved at least before my opponent can respond. Nice, Uro. Take 1 point of damage, opponent. Alright, losing the Mayhem Devil does stink, but think we're still doing fine. Put them down to 9. We attack them down to 4. We can sack here. We can deal. I think I'm counting. So if we play Carrion Feeder, sack Messenger, bring back Cat, play Cat. That's 4 damage. Right. 4 is equal to 4, so let's take the line. Oh yeah, we can also just cast the Messenger and sack it. So yeah, both lines work. I think I might just not sideboard again. I don't think I want Leyline. I don't think I want Thoughtseize. I used to have like Village Rites that I didn't want, but we cut those. So this matchup actually just seems good. Yeah, both lines are lethal. Doesn't matter which one we pick. We cast a cat, we oven a cat a food, and then we sack the Messenger. So instead of it being 2+2, it's 1+1+2. Yeah, 3-0 up a game. Sounds good. Put almost to 6. Can we call the new PTQ deck? I don't know. I kind of want to try it. I don't know. It's pretty bad against the Heliod deck. Kind of worried about that. But if it's just like chews up and spits out the Uro piles, maybe it is the play. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow's PTQ though. It like starts a really weird time for me. So if I play it, I'm gonna be like not really wanting to stream it. I think we just play the Dreadhorde Butcher here. It's possible we're supposed to play Augur instead, but I think I don't mind playing the Butcher. I think you're probably just supposed to play Butcher on turn 2. Like this is better against Mana Leak, but playing Undead Augur is better against Fatal Push, so not 100% sure, I guess. No Uro is pretty good for us. Let me attack first. Then I'm probably playing Undead Augur with Village Rites up. So I guess I'll play Verdant Catacombs, cast Undead Augur. If they counter it, I'll cast Cauldron Familiar. Not probably just off basic Swamp, but maybe I will fetch something else. Okay, yeah. Because I think they're gonna kill this here, and then we can just draw 3. I see 9 to 3 Monday, Friday when I call myself a full-time streamer. I would call myself a full-time streamer since this is. Are you calling me not a full-time streamer because I don't stream 40 hours? I mean, I put way more than 40 hours into the stream over the course of the week. Just not all of it is on stream. I usually do one tournament weekend, so it's like locked in on 30 hours during the week, weekdays, and then like one weekend tournament that can go anywhere from like 3 if we drop to like 8 or 9 hours if we make a deep run. No, yeah, I am a full-time streamer, yes. Oh, this is a wreck deck. They only have 3 cards in their hand, though. I think I'm not going to use the Village Rites yet. They're going to Sanctuary back push. Two cards in hand. Yeah, I used to grind a full-time job, and it was definitely hard work. Like, yeah, grinding a job and like trying to grind the stream was a nightmare, but that was all I did, and it was very rewarding. I really enjoyed it. Then eventually it paid off. All right, let me attack with the Crawler. Their top card is Fatal Push. They don't necessarily have a way to trigger it. I think we're just gonna go cast Mayhem Devil, and then I think we sack this, ping them for 1, Witch's Cottage back, Dreadhorde Butcher, play Familiar and pass. The Fatal Push just isn't doing that much. Search for his kata! Illegal modern card! And that card's so bad. I don't know, people just keep asking me about Search for his kata all the time. Can we put Search for his kata in this deck, Spike? Hey, Spike, what do you think about adding Search for his kata? And it's just not good. Second Village Rates has been pretty good so far. I think they're dead, yeah. 1 point over lethal. This is a keep. I think I'm just getting basic Swamp and the blind. Call this deck Raid because it's the Bug Slayer. Hell yeah. Yeah, we are 4-0 against Uro decks with this pile. I don't think we've dropped a game either. 2 of them have cast Search for his kata against us, so take that as you will. But you know, I'm not saying that this is necessarily the Uro Pile Slayer, but I am saying we're like 8-0 games against it. 8-0 in games against Uro decks. Opponent. Kind of slow to show up here, I guess. We're 89% of the way there. Yeah, we'll definitely, I think we'll definitely make it to the 100% tomorrow. This million channel point fundraiser. No, no, it's a Temple Garden. Oh no. I do think that Heliod is a terrible matchup, so we'll see, I guess. Maybe it's better to play 2 familiars here. I think that's probably is, because then we can get just max mana out of the vial next turn, and then it could be a little harder to get these familiars out of the hand. Yeah, so if we get to the million channel points, we get the stream boosted on Twitch, which is kind of cool. But then we'll just probably get a lot of people who don't know how to play Magic, or maybe nobody will even click on it, but it's cool. It'll be good for the stream, I hope. We do have Mayhem Devil, which is like the card in the matchup, I'm hoping. Damn it! It is Heliod. Alright, well, we can still win, potentially. We attack with the Crawler. Really, really hope they block, but they'll never ever block in a million years. But we can maybe block Augur on Conclave Mentor. Mayhem Devil is the best card in the matchup, and we have 2, so... Uh-oh. Now, can't vial them in next turn. I'll block if they attack. I think I'm attacking with my 2 power creatures here. You might not be able to spend the points on mobile. Maybe someone can confirm or deny that. I actually don't know if you can do it on mobile. They're at 11. We even cut the Rain of Gores. They have 2 Horizon Canopies, though. That's kind of nice. Okay, Coco hits Heliod. An Arbor Elf. Okay, not Spike Feeder. And they're 1 Devotion short of turning on Heliod. Fetch land lets us double Mayhem Devil. That is a fetch land. What do we want to do with that, though? Kill Skyclave Apparition? I don't really want to kill Conclave Mentor and let them gain 2 necessarily. We can also just hold it to kill a Spike Feeder or a Ballista. You should feel bad for for calling the Heliod. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold. We also might draw Carrion Feeder here. Dude, I love these blocks.
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
These blocks are so good for us. Hammer time, 1 year in a row. You made it, hell yeah. Keep the hype up. Oh no, please. I mean, blocking this block makes no sense. They'll block here on here, I think, if they just block with one creature. Really hope that they block with the Mentor. They're having a hard time. They decided not to block, so we go ahead and take the trade. They were supposed to attack with the feeders. So now do we kill Conclave Mentor? They Ballista X equals 1. Yeah, we're into a land plus Ballista anyways. Yeah, we're dead to land plus Ballista. So I think we just kill the Conclave Mentor. No, the problem is Conclave Mentor, like, stops us from interacting with them, right? This also lets us play the Crawler. I guess we could have killed the Spike Feeder here if we had held the fetch. So maybe that was a punt. Yeah. I think I believe that it was a mistake. Let's try this configuration. Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. It enters on the 3/3. You're right. Okay, not a mistake then. We're dead to it either way. So yeah, so we did definitely have definitely had to kill the Mentor. So don't feel bad. But this is the worst matchup. So getting paired against it for the 5-0 feels bad. Yeah, we had a Rain of Gore earlier today. Or actually, I had 2 earlier. We ended up cutting them. I'll try to figure out how to find room for them. Can't we respond to Feeder by killing it even with Mentor in play? No. So they remove one counter, then you ping it twice, and then they just remove the second counter, and then they make infinite power and gain infinite life. So if we kill the Conclave Mentor, we can't kill the Feeder, and if we don't kill the Mentor, we can't kill the Feeder anyways. Let's keep this, I guess. Yeah, unlimited power. How about the War of the Spark Tybalt? I don't think it's kind of interesting because it makes bodies to sacrifice. And does the War of the Spark Tybalt actually stop lifelink? 4 leyline seems like a bit much. I feel like Oopsal spells and Belcher are like... Sorry, Oopsal spells and Dredge are like probably unwinnable without a bunch of ley lines. So I think that it's fine to play them. I need to draw like Mayhem Devil next turn. Yeah, maybe the Tybalt is better. And also like giving like Devils to sacrifice is relevant in this deck. Let's see what we draw here. Well, that's Cat plus Oven, I guess. I think that they're blocking Butcher with Mentor. Oh no, if they block Butcher on Mentor, we get to kill the Elf too. So maybe they weren't, actually. Yeah, we should have attacked first. I was thinking that they would block with the Conclave Mentor so that we could attack for 1 more by sacking first. But if they block, they're not going to block because then it kills the Elf too. So we should have just attacked. Isn't Belcher just better than Oops? I mean, I've played against Oops way more than I played against Belcher this week. I think that they go in and out of favor based on how much Graveyard Hate is being played. But I would say right now Oops is more popular than Belcher. And Dredge is also on the rise too, which is a big problem. Why is Thoughtseize not being cited in against this? I mean, I kind of don't feel like Thoughtseize is that good. I know that's not like really what you asked, but oh, I was supposed to cat. Damn it! Just making all these mistakes. I take this up to 3. They bring in Veil of Summer. They can top deck pretty well. I just don't think it's that good against them. Dude, Ooze is so good. So am I going to Witch's Cottage this Dreadhorde Butcher? No, I think we just need to draw Mayhem Devil. I mean, I'm also still figuring out the deck. So, like, maybe Thoughtseize is the card for the matchup. But I feel like they've got, like, a lot of redundancy. They've got, like, they could really just top deck you out pretty easily because they have the redundancy. They bring in Veil of Summer. And it's also like we've already brought in all these removal spells, so there can definitely be issues with over sideboarding in matchups like this. Alright, just a Skyclave, but still good here. We could sack the cat and then Witch's Cottage it back after they ooze, but we just need to draw Mayhem Devil right now. Okay. I think we're dead. I'll play it out, but we can still draw Mayhem Devil. But even Mayhem Devil, I think, is not really getting there anymore now that we lost the oven. This matchup seems so hard. This matchup seems so hard. I've never won in a prediction in this channel. I'm so sorry. I mean, never say never, right? This could be the one. I don't know either. Why aren't they main phasing this Coco? I don't know. They could hit Ranger Captain and like actually play something that they tutor maybe. Okay. 4-1. Deck's still like feeling pretty good, but that matchup is terrible. Terrible. I think we are going to shelf the Zombies deck for the day, but I might play some